You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Camera Yogi 23. Today the weather is very, very cloudy. It has been raining for the past 2 days. It's been raining very heavily. So everything is now changing again, going back to green. So the lawn also is here is changing. It's starting to repair. You know, it has been raining for the past 2 days. So that's what it is. Everything, you know, like they always say that the rain is magic. So because it has been raining for these past days, everything has changed. Everything changed totally. Everything changed. So today I'm just gonna go around my garden showing what is happening in the garden. You can see the grass is overgrown as well. I don't know whether I'll have to cut it, but if I need to cut it, I'll have to use the edge trimmer. I don't think that I'll use the mower. I'll just, especially, I can see most of the problem is around the edges. The grass is not seriously grown, except on the other side, on that other side. So at the moment, I'll just move around and show what is going on here. This vegetable garden is doing very well, doing very well. Yes, you see all these vegetables, they are growing very well. Yes, growing very well. So, and also the corn, the corn is now flowering. It's flowering, you know. So that means maybe in about a month's time it will be ready for consumption. See all this one also, most of it is already flowering. See, see the pollination is taking place. The female part of the plant and the part of the plant where the pollen comes, it falls on this female part, and then the pollen goes in and then fertilizes the egg down there. So a lot of them have started to pollinate, you know. The problem here, they are not flowering at the same time because I planted them at different times. I planted these ones that are already flowering. I planted them first, and then the other corn did not germinate, so I had to replant. I replanted about 3 times, so I had to replant for the second time, and then this part I planted when I did the third planting. So that's why it is flowering at different times. That's the problem. So that's what is going on. So also here I've got a good and thriving vegetable garden. I've got very nice kale. No, not kale, but lettuce. Very nice lettuce growing here. That one's a rhubarb, but most of this one it's a lettuce. I also have got the small one there, the small lettuce which I planted because I realized that most of this one is starting to flower. It's flowering. So if it's flowering like that, that means I'll have to remove it because it's no longer good. The good one is this one. When it's at this size, it will be good. In this one, all this is towards, maturity. So I need to remove it because anytime it can start flowering. All these have started flowering. See, so I need to remove them and plant new ones. That's why I did plant this. All these are new ones that I planted later. All these new ones, these small ones, I planted them later. Yes. So that's how my garden looks like today. So The corn is thriving very, very well. I'm happy about what's going on. It's very, very beautiful. Very, very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm happy. And then now I've got the problem here. The grass is overgrown. It's really overgrown. I need to do something. I need to go and get my machine, and then just, it doesn't take time. I'll just run it down. In a few minutes I'll be done. So that's what I'll be doing today. I'll be cutting up the grass. So this is another corn that I planted late because all this area did not germinate. So I had to put this, see this one, to cover this space where there was no germination. So I don't know why the corn doesn't. The rate of germination is a problem. It's a very, very big problem. Even last year I experienced the same thing. The germination was very, very poor. I had to replant many times. Like what happened also this year. Same thing. I had to plant several times for everything to be okay. But the vegetables, these vegetables, the germination rate was almost 90 or 100%. I didn't have any problem. The problem with these guys is, see, even these ones, these are bigger. These are the small ones. These ones I planted last because they were not growing very well. They didn't germinate, so I had to cover some spaces that had not germinated. Even all these, they're not healthy. These are growing well. Yeah, so that's what it is. So that's what I'll do today. I'll go and get my tools out, and then start cutting all this grass and so that it make the area look great. That's what I'll be doing to make everything look great. Yeah, so that's what it is. That's what I'll be doing today. And then my compost is also doing very well. That's my compost. That's my compost bin. It's doing very well. This compost, when it's ready, I put it on the vegetable gardens. So that is why my vegetable garden is doing very well, because of the compost. I also get some, a cow or chicken manure from farms which is about maybe around 3 or 4 kilometers from here. There's some farms where they sell eggs, and they also keep some cattle for milk. So that's where I always get manure, that is cow manure and chicken manure to put in these gardens. So that's why, see, all this maize is so green. That's where I get the manure from. So that the manure I use, the organic manure from the farm, and also I use manure from this compost bin. I put all the organic matter like vegetable cuttings from the kitchen, also the cuttings from the gardens, or the cuttings I get from the lawn. I put them in here, and then they rot in. They mix up with the other organic matter and then rot, then become very good manure for the garden. So that's what it is. Yeah. So otherwise, there's no other thing that I'll do besides that. So I'll go and get ready to get my tools. So here you see, it's really overgrown. I'll get my tools now and then start working and make sure that everything is kept very, very neat here, So that's what I'm going to do. I've just finished cutting the grass. This is how it looks like now. It looks very, very tidy now. Very, very tight, I would say. Yes, it's very, very tidy. It's very different from what it was. It's quite overgrown, really. Especially when it rains, like what it has been doing for the past 2 days. The grass grows so fast. So I think this part here is the one that looks very, very great. It looks so good. Nicely cut. Even if I was using the edge trimmer, I did it in a very, very expert way. It's very, very good. It would appear as if it looks like I used the mower, but it's just the edge trimmer only. Very good. Very, 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 very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So I'm done today. So that's what it is. And it's now becoming a little bit warm, but still cloudy. So I think it's gonna rain at any minute. I can feel some few little droplets that are falling on me. So I think it's gonna rain today. Even the clouds, see how they look like. Looks like it's gonna rain this afternoon or any other time. So I'll be happy it rained because it hadn't been raining for many weeks, like the whole of December. I think it rained only for 1 week, maybe on the second week, and then from there it was all dry. Christmas was a very, very dry season, dry throughout, and also the first week of January was also very, very dry, except for the last past 2 days. That's when it started to rain. So that's what it is. See you on the next video.